now in theaters, and it's a political comedy starring Eichen Barinholtz. I think I'm saying his name right, and he is the writer and director of this film. You'll probably know him best in the film Blockers, which came out earlier this year. I'll be honest, he was the best part of that film. I remember watching that movie and saying, "Wow, I like him. He's funny." And now we get to see a movie that is literally all about him. He's in pretty much every single scene. And he stars with Tiffany Haddish, and they are in a horror film. This is a horror film, guys. You're having family over for Thanksgiving. That's pretty horrifying. All jokes aside, this is a political comedy about, obviously Tiffany Haddish and Eichen's character having, Eichen's family over, and they don't always see eye to eye with him and his family. And this is about the story of such. It's a political comedy, of course, and I think it actually worked really well. And I'm saying that as someone that went into the film kind of hesitant because I'm like, yeah, the premise is neat, but will it work? And I think it does work. Eichen has a way about the way he did this film that I liked personally. For starters, he seems to actually care about the cinematography. There's a lot of interesting angles. There's a tracking shot. How many tracking shots do you see in a comedy? Think about it. And it's a really good tracking shot. I liked it a lot. The story also actually flows really nicely. It's interesting how it changes about halfway through. It changes into something I wasn't expecting. And also, it's just pretty cool seeing a film that focuses on both sides of an issue and how both sides are flawed and how sometimes it's a matter of meeting in the middle, and also the message of violence on violence doesn't solve anything, it just causes more violence. And I like that message. I know it was explored in Three Billboards, from last year, but I think in a political comedy, it's important to focus on that. And it worked, for me at least. I can see why some people might not like this film because the humor, it's not for everyone. Also, this is a film that it stabs everyone in the back, including itself. And I praise a film that does that because it shows that it's not afraid to wield a sword and, if need be, take a stab at itself too. And I like when a film is able to do that, and this film did that for me. The humor worked, the political satire I enjoyed, and I think it worked again with a matter of showing both sides and the flaws of looking at everything in black and white terms. And also, again, technically speaking, it is well done. I really liked the way this film was shot. I liked Tiffany Haddish in a role that was more serious, honestly. I liked her in Girls Trip a lot. Night School was kind of like, phoning it in, but she's great in this movie. I really liked her. Eichen, of course, is great. He is, he's quite a star. I really liked his performance in this. As far as negatives go for this film, I would say that this film gets really serious towards the end, and it kind of does end on a happy note. And you would think with a film like this, where it's taking stabs at everyone, that it wouldn't end on a happy note, but it does. And I feel as though maybe it wasn't warranted. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the ending, but critically speaking, I just don't know if it fully worked because I feel as though, again, with a film like this, it's needed to kind of spark not dissatisfaction, but just kind of showing that not everything ends on a nice bow tie. But besides that, The Oath for me was a blast. I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed, the dissection of both sides of an issue and the flaws of such. And I think it's one of the best comedies of the year. And if the comedy doesn't make you laugh, it has dramatic beats that, for me, works just as well. So The Oath, I'll be giving personally a 4.5 and 5-star rating. Or for those like a hot sauce rating, it's the good old Tabasco rating. So I really liked The Oath. Again, I can understand why some people might not like it, but me personally, it just worked like a charm, and I'm looking forward to rewatching this in the near future. But guys, The Oath, did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.